boy. Yo. So we got smooth little card tomorrow night, Saturday, August 12th. Maryland. It's gonna be a Showtime card. Showtime is PBC. PBC is Al Heyman. All those guys. It's gonna be a title fight, man. Main event. It's gonna be a title fight. 9 p.m. Eastern time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. All right, let's get into it. It's a 12-round contest at bantamweight. Bantamweight is 118 pounds. It's for the vacant 118-pound IBF belt, man. It's Emmanuel Rodriguez versus Melvin Lopez. Emmanuel Rodriguez is 21-2, 1 draw, 13 KOs, 31 years of age. He stands at 5'6" with a 66.5-inch reach. He's from Puerto Rico, and he beat Gary Antonio Russell a couple fight back. I said Russells because it's hell than Russells. But yeah, he beat him a couple fights back, man, to take his title shot. They were trying to do every and anything they could to set Gary Antonio up for a title shot, man. But he just couldn't pull it through, man. He kept stumbling over Rodriguez, man, until Rodriguez just got him out of there and took it from him. That's what he did. And that's where he at his title shot, you know. And Emmanuel Rodriguez is the former IBF bantamweight champ. Emmanuel Rodriguez. Get to his opponent, Melvin Lopez. Melvin Lopez is 29-1, 15 KOs. He's 25 years of age. He stands at 5'6" with a 68-inch reach, and he's from Nicaragua. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about Melvin Lopez. I've never seen him fight, man. The only thing I know is what I see, you know, on paper. And paper, he's lost one fight, 15 KOs, and he's young. You know, he looked pretty good on paper. But shit, I'm gonna give it to the man who I seen beat the hell out of Gary Antonio Russell. You know, so Gary Antonio Russell, he has a boxing pedigree, and he been getting, well, I ain't gonna say he been getting beat up, but he been fighting his brothers his whole life. You know, so but Emmanuel Rodriguez to do him how he did him, that was impressive, man. So I'm gonna roll with him to become the new IBF champ, man. Getting that win, Emmanuel Rodriguez. I say a unanimous decision win, nothing spectacular. You know, just getting a win and picking up that belt. All right, let's get to the undercard. A smooth little undercard. Well, yeah, it's let's get into it. First fight I'm gonna talk about is 10-round contest. A welterweight. Welterweight is 147 pounds. It's Trayvon Marshall. And he's on the undercard. He's going up against a guy named Gabriel Mastery. I never heard of him. Trayvon Marshall is 8-0, 7 KOs, 22 years of age, and he's from Capitol Heights, Maryland. So he's putting on for the hometown. You know, they had to throw some Maryland cats on here since the fight is in Maryland. So that's what they're doing. Trayvon Marshall is one of those Maryland dudes, man. And man, I fully expect him to get the win against his opponent. Also on the card, you got Gary Antonio Russell, They wanted Antonio on the card, but like I said, man, Rodriguez took that spot. It would have been an all Maryland card, man. He really fucked some shit up, you know. But like I said, you got Trayvon Marshall and you got Gary Antonio Russell. Gary Antuanne Russell. So many of them motherfuckers putting on for Maryland too, man. They're both from Capitol Heights, Maryland. Trayvon and Gary Antuanne. Gary Antuanne Russell is 16-0, 16 KOs, man. So he's KO'd everybody he stepped in the ring with. He's 27 years of age, and like I said, he's from Capitol Heights, Maryland. He's was a 10-round contest at junior welterweight. Junior welterweight is 140 pounds. And he's going against Cruz, who's 16-0 with 3 draws, 10 KOs. Yeah, man. I don't give a fuck who he's going against. I like Gary Antonio. So many of them. I like Gary Antuanne Russell a lot. I don't really like Gary Antonio, you know. Well, professionally, I don't know him personally. I don't really like him. But I love Gary Antuanne Russell, man. I love Gary Russell too, you know. But I think Antuanne is the best out of all the brothers. He's gonna prove it eventually. and be another name at 140 pounds with all those big dogs, those Teofimo Lopez's, those Devin Haney's, Ryan Garcia's. A lot of people forgetting about Antuanne, man. Put him in there because I feel like he'll put a lot of them boys on their back, as you can see from his fight to knockout ratio. But yeah, man, I feel like he's gonna knock out Cruz. Yeah, he's gonna be another victim. I'll say 6-round KO win for Gary Antuanne Russell, getting that win, continuing his destruction on the 140-pound division en route to becoming champion, in my opinion. Gary Antuanne Russell. It's gonna be a hell of a, well, no, I ain't gonna say that. It ain't gonna be a hell of a card. It's gonna be a little smooth card, like I said in the beginning. You know, I'm most interested in that Gary Antuanne Russell fight, man. So I'll advise you guys to tune in early. I think that's gonna be the first fight to come on. I don't know why. I would have that as the co-main at the least, you know. So I hope Trayvon Marshall is the first fight to come on and Gary Antuanne is a co-main and they don't disrespect him like that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna tune in early just in case they get disrespectful. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit, people. Ride for the box. Yeah.